Hi, thanks for joining me, Patrick Downey. I really appreciate you guys' support and watching these videos, and I hope it's helping somebody out there. Today I'm talking about what a lot of people have a problem with, having trouble saying no. I know some people specifically in mind that have a lot of trouble saying no. It can get you in a bind, it can get you in trouble, it can do a lot of things to you that, it's not always a negative, but it could be, depending on how often it happens, what trouble you have in saying no and who it is too. Always have boundaries in place. You have your morals, you have your character, you have these certain things that you will not absolutely do. And don't let anybody change your mind off that, so stick strong to the values that you have. You always feel like you want to, at least me as a new Christian, help as many people as you possibly can. And not be selfish in my ways, but there's got to be a healthy divide in who you help and taking away from yourself. So the next thing, which is a good segue, is don't overextend, and that's what usually happens to people who have a hard time saying no. You find yourself doing one project, and then somebody else wants you to do it for them, and then a friend wants you to do it for them. Next thing you know, you've got all these different tasks to do, or I've got a friend who makes baby blankets. She sews, knits. I always get it wrong. I don't know if it's knitting or crocheting. I apologize. But she does this, and she does baby blankets, and they're beautiful. But people are like, oh, can you do one? I've got a friend who's having a baby, or my daughter's having a baby. Next thing you know, she's got orders of 5, 6, 7 of them to do, and they take a month to two just to do one blanket. And so you get backed up, and people are waiting, and then you feel obligated to work on it and take away from the free time that you have because you've overextended yourself. So be careful about that and learn to say no, especially when it's something that you don't feel comfortable with. And last, I'd like to say that identify the takers. This is very important, okay? There are people who will take advantage of the fact that you have a hard time saying no. It's not very pleasant to say that, but there's people who are just like that, unfortunately, in the world. They know that you won't say no to them, so they'll ask you to do a variety of different things. They'll pass things off on you. They'll put you in a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable because they know you have a hard time saying no. So be strong, stand up, say no for the right reasons. But the more you practice it, and in my situation, the more that I say it right away, the easier it is to deal with. I think people appreciate if you just cut them off at the beginning and say, you know what, I can't do that right now, I've got this going on, or I can't do that right now because I'm in the middle of something. So just say it early and often when necessary, and it'll keep you from getting overburdened. And you have just been Pat Down. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click here to subscribe to Pat Down and watch last week's video right here.